Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another showcase for you today, this time taking a look at an expert trainer, and he's pushing for Legend. I don't know if this is a Legend run, I actually don't know, I just know he's on his way to Legend, or at least he's hoping to get there. I think that's the comment he left. But anyway, we're taking a look at his team. It's going to be Machamp with Dragonite and Hippowdon in the back. So an expert trainer using Thunderfang Hippowdon in the Ultra Premier Cup. Really exciting. I have seen Hippowdon here and there in the Master League Premier Cup when it was a thing, when that was around. I think it had Ice Fang mostly, but we're taking a look at it now. Hippowdon is definitely an interesting Pokemon, and let's just dive right into the commentary to see how this plays out. So, okay, Magnezone going to come in, and yep, I mean, it's probably going to end up farming down. It doesn't have to shield anything Dragonite throws at it. So yeah, no shield, and Magnezone is going to successfully farm down. A little bit unfortunate, but to be honest, both of these Pokemon pretty much do well. Hippowdon, yeah, I agree with the Hippowdon Pokemon because obviously the Wild Charge is going to be heavily resisted, right? Double resisted. Shot not doing a lot, so in comes Machamp. Going to switch out. Oh, here comes Venusaur, going to switch into the Machamp and go for the Rock Slide just to get as much damage off as possible. They do shield, that's totally fine. They're likely to invest another shield into that Venusaur. Machamp will go ahead and shield this, and going to go ahead and actually get hit with another one, so Machamp going to double shield it. Now, will we see a bait from this Machamp? Let's see. No, going straight Rock Slide. Now, the Machamp should be able to get to another Rock Slide, even if this is shielded. It is shielded, trying so desperately to get to it. Yeah, barely able to get to it, and this should be enough. It's not a Shadow, but I still think it KOs. It does not KO. Yep, barely able to get to it, as I said, but even though it doesn't KO, it doesn't matter, because this Venusaur is not going to be able to get to another one. They do pull the switch, and this Hippowdon going to go ahead and go for the Body Slam. It is resisted, but it's not going to take it out. That's totally fine, but Mirror Shot and Wild Charge will not be enough to take out this Hippowdon. As you can see, definitely eats it up. The attack falls, which is unfortunate, but the Venusaur is not going to be able to get to another Frenzy Plant, so that Hippowdon going to Thunderfang its way all the way down and take that game. So very nicely done. That was a great game. Let's go ahead and move into the next one. See how the next game plays out. I'm really excited. Okay, it looks like Hippowdon's going to be in the lead this time. So maybe he switches up the lead, totally fine. But it's definitely well, the Thunderfang is going to be super effective. But at the same time, I mean, those waterfalls, Hydro Cannon, it's going to be doing a lot of damage. Going to be super effective. So we see a switch into Machamp, and out comes Dragonite. Okay, that's pretty good. Rock Slide will KO the Dragonite. So Dragonite going down 2 shields, so definitely a rough situation. We'll have to see how he decides to play it out. Going to go ahead and go for Dragon Claw right now. Will the Machamp shield? It does shield, wanting to get to another Rock Slide, able to get to it. I believe this is Rock Slide, but at least the Dragonite took one of the shields, so Dragonite goes down, totally fine. Okay, going to go ahead and bring in that Hippowdon, able to Thunderfang the Machamp down. Let's see what decides to come in, because the opponent is up 1 shield. In comes Venusaur. Earth Power going to do a lot of damage. I mean, it's no joke. I don't think the Venusaur shields. No, look how much that did. A lot of damage. In comes Machamp. Unfortunately, these Frenzy Plants are just going to do so much damage. It's not going to KO, but it just does so much. And going to be able to... Oh, they switch into Empoleon. So going to be able to go for the Cross Chop. This will KO, but we do see a shield. Machamp is going to be farmed down. Yeah, going to go ahead and surrender that one. Definitely a tough game, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and move into the next one. Machamp back in the lead into Dragonite. So this is an interesting matchup. Obviously, Rock Slide, if you can land it, will do well. But we'll have to see. I don't know if this KOs. It does not KO. Barely doesn't KO. The Shadow one would have KO'd, but a counter was able to knock it out. So Machamp able to win that one. Going for another Rock Slide. Not even messing around. Not even playing games. Not baiting. The Gengar's not going to shield, and in comes this Hippowdon. Going to be able to Thunderfang the Gengar all the way down and pull. Oh my gosh. The opponent was calling all the baits. This trainer had none of it. They were not baiting. Able to win that game. Very well done. So Machamp into Politoed. Okay, so let's see how this plays out. Obviously, Politoed is always tricky. If it has Blizzard, the Dragonite doesn't want to face it. Obviously, Hippowdon doesn't want to face Weather Ball. But, I mean, Thunderfang would do a lot, I guess. But those Weather Balls come out so fast. This Machamp is charging up. It does have enough for 2, I believe. So we're going to go ahead and go for 1 right now. Yep, going to be able to go for another one, but it will not KO that Politoed. Exo Politoads are really bulky. We do see a shield though, so at least the Politoed was able to get a shield. It was trying to farm down the Machamp, not able to farm it down before another Cross Chop comes out. We see the double shield, that is huge. Dragonite almost able to farm it down. In comes Skarmory, but this trainer is currently up 2 shields. Gonna go ahead and shield now. It's just gonna be a sky attack, but gonna shield that anyway. Going to charge up. Do you go for the hurricane? I guess you do. Both moves are resisted, but gonna go ahead and go for the hurricane. It is a powerful move. Dragon breath and hurricane damage adding up. This dragon claw is going to add up as well. So this is not gonna KO, but I mean it got it pretty low. Gonna go ahead and let it go. You could Thunderfang down. That's probably what we'll see. Actually, that doesn't KO. Wow. Was that an undercharge? Maybe it just doesn't KO. It would have KO'd the Shadow. I don't know. Maybe it was an undercharge. Maybe it just doesn't KO. But either way, Hippowdon does get 1 Thunderfang in. And we'll see what's in the back. Going to be Politoed. Okay. Hippowdon is going to go ahead and shield this. 1 Thunderfang should KO the Politoed. Oh, the switch trying to catch another one. But Hippowdon does come back in and Thunderfangs it down. I don't know who wins this matchup. I guess we'll find out soon enough. I have no idea. They're basically both at even health. Both at full health. I have no idea. I don't know. So this Hippowdon is going straight Earth Power. If it can get the debuff from Earth Power, that might help it. But who knows? Maybe it wins anyway. I don't know. So Hippowdon will be hit with another foul play. And one more foul play after this null should take out the Hippowdon. I believe this takes it out. So it looks like Umbreon wins this matchup. XL Umbreon is really bulky, yeah. So I'm going to win that matchup, but I still think that was a great game nonetheless. And we're going to go ahead and move into the next one right now. Machamp into Aggron. This is a great matchup. They do switch into Tangrowth. Out comes Dragonite. Okay. Well, Rock Slide is going to do a lot. I don't think it KOs. Not a regular Dragonite. Maybe a Shadow one. But, okay. Going to go ahead and charge up. Go in for the Dragon Claw. Will the Tangrowth shield? If it doesn't shield, it does not shield. So if Dragonite wants to win this matchup, it will have to shield and farm down, but it is not going to shield. Rock Slide will KO the Dragonite, and you're going to have to farm down with one of them. Which one are they going to choose to farm down with? Going to be Machamp, and Machamp will be able to farm down, getting ahead on energy, which is pretty nice. In comes Venusaur. Okay, it's good that the Venusaur came in now, because you really don't want the Thunderfang Hippowdon on Venusaur. Thunderfang is resisted, but not only that, obviously... Vine Whip, Frenzy Plant. Going to be super effective to the Hippowdon, so Machamp is charging up extra energy, going for the Cross Chop, hoping to get the shield. It would be huge if this Machamp can get the shield. It can, so we're going to go ahead and go for a second bait now. Will the Venusaur decide to shield this one as well? No, they do not, but Machamp can shield this one up and farm down. The Venusaur may switch out. We'll have to see. And they do switch out back to that Aggron. That's why they were keeping this Machamp alive. So Machamp is going to go ahead and go for this Cross Chop. That will get the shield. Very nice. In comes Hippowdon. And the opponent is going to go ahead and leave that game. That is a great game. Well done. Well done. Aggron, very nice spice by the opponent. Really cool. Okay, so Dragonite in the lead this time into Swampert. So switching up the lead again. Just trying out different leads, I guess, with the team. Very nice. So this is just a Hydro Cannon. It's still gonna do a good amount of damage. Look how much that did. But Dragonite can survive 2 Hydro Cannons from a Shadow Swampert. We do see a Dragon Claw, and gonna go ahead and farm down, but this Dragonite can take 1 more Hydro Cannon and then successfully farm down, which is what's going to happen. So that's very good. So in comes the Fighting type. I didn't see what Fighting type, but it's a pure Fighting type, so it's probably Machamp. Yep, could have been Surfetch, but I was thinking probably Machamp. Machamp will farm down. And in comes their own Machamp. And yep, makes sense. Going for the Cross Chop right now. This Cross Chop going to get the shield. Okay, 2 shields down by the opponent. Machamp is going to go ahead and shield this one up. Machamp might double shield and farm down. We'll have to see. They could let it go. They could shield. They are going to let it go. Okay, that will not be enough to KO. Trying to get to another one, cannot get to it. But, okay, they do see a switch into Typhlosion. Oh, this Earth Power is going to be huge. That was a beautiful no shield by this trainer, because now they can go ahead and shield this and go for Earth Power into this Typhlosion, and this is going to be enough to KO that Typhlosion, no doubt about it. So goodbye Typhlosion, and you could just Thunderfang that Shadow Machamp all the way down. So the fact that they didn't double shield that Machamp, I think, was a great play. Obviously, didn't know Typhlosion was in the back, but still relying on that Hippowdon, so with the shield. Okay, so this is a very interesting matchup. We know what Brave Bird will do a lot. It's kind of, it could go either way. I mean, do you shield it? Do you let it go? Going to go ahead and shield it. I would probably shield it too. It is going to be that Brave Bird, so nice shield. They do switch into the Empoleon, and now comes Machamp. Definitely a great matchup for the Machamp. Machamp will go ahead and go for this Cross Chop. Now Machamp can survive a Drill Peck, so they could let it go, and they are going to let it go, not wanting to go down 2 shields. It doesn't do a lot, but still able to survive it. Literally 1 HP. Roserade comes in. Oh, okay, that's going to be good for the Dragonite, right? Going to go ahead and bring in that Dragonite. It resists Weather Ball. It resists Leaf Storm. I'm assuming that's the moveset. But let's go ahead and take it. We'll see how much it does. Not going to do very much, and we do see a switch into Talonflame. Going to go ahead and switch into Hippowdon. Hippowdon will be hit with this attack. I assume they allow it. And you're going to be a Brave Bird. Does a lot of damage, but Hippowdon can take it. And in comes Roserade. Roserade will go ahead and go for the Weather Ball. This will be enough to KO. But I would just rely right now on the Dragonite to KO. This Dragonite does have a couple Dragon Claws ready to go. But the Roserade still has 2 shields. So Dragonite going to go ahead and shield this. Plus, I think Dragonite actually still survives a Weather Ball. So going to go ahead and go for this Dragon Claw. Roserade will shield this. Totally fine. But Dragonite should be able to get to another one. They do get to another one. This will KO the Roserade. So this is a great game. So Dragon Claw coming out. And it looks like we're seeing a little bit of lag. You hate to see it. But it happens to all of us. That will be enough to KO that Roserade and take that game. But well played to both trainers. And we're going to move on to the next one. I don't know if this is the last game, actually. I think it is. I think it might be. But we do have Ursaring. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Ursaring. So a little bit different. That's okay. And looks like these battles slowed down. Maybe this was a bonus battle. I didn't know this was submitted to me. I didn't look at the battles beforehand. And the footage obviously was, I guess, that's fine. It's fine. It's not a big deal. So we have a Alolan Muck with Dragonite and Ursaring. So that's totally fine. So just a bonus video for you. Well, a bonus battle, I should say. That Muck will go ahead and do a lot of damage. Or the Kingdra will do a lot of damage to Muck, I should say. And I'm going to go ahead and go for Dragonite. And Dragonite is doing a lot with Dragon Breath. Oh no, the Kingdra does win the race to the next move. This should be Octazooka, I think. Yeah, going to be Octazooka, so an unfortunate shield by the Dragonite, but Dragonite doesn't get a debuff, and it's going to be able to farm down. So it does have quite a bit of energy. So in comes that Kingdra. Kingdra, even though it resists, as we know, even though it resists Hurricane, it's still going to take a lot of damage. So yeah, that's about 40%, 45%. In comes Ursaring, out comes Dragonite, and this Dragonite, does the opponent know Ursaring has Play Rough? Oh my gosh, I don't know. I'm curious how much this does. And they let it go. Oh my god, just knocks it out. That is incredible. And this Empoleon is definitely going to lose. The opponent will quit that game. So great games. Thank you so much for sharing these battles with us. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. Have a good day. Bye.